Hi everybody, it's Sam at Mixed Up Craft. Thank you for watching my tutorial today. I have got this Squashed Orb gift box to show you today, and this one has evolved from the Orb tree decoration that I shared a while back, and I'll share the link to that one for you. So I was just playing around with score lines, and this is what I've come up with, and it's a really nice sized box. It's roughly in width, I would say, what are we coming in at, 7 inches by 7, so it's a really nice size. It's really straightforward. It's just obviously some clever scoring, and then it's just got a Velcro fastening here. This opens up, obviously it's very big, and then this bit here just slides open, and inside is your gift box. And there you go. So you've got quite a nice size room there. If you wrap something in tissue, you could certainly fit a multitude of things inside this one. So, and then that piece just goes back on top, so it just sits all within the squares, and then the Velcro on top of that. And then I've just finished it with this really straightforward little bow effect and a nice little tag there as well. So there you have it, and it's the same on the bottom there as well. So let's crack on and make it. So I'm going to pop that one to one side and grab all the papers and bits and pieces here. So I've already done one half of it, so we can get through the video quicker. So I've just got some embellishments there, which is what I used to just make the tag. So really straightforward little tag there, and we'll attach that later. Get all of that on. That one's already done. The papers, again, oh, I've got a little bit of Velcro here. You can use Velcro dots if you want. I've got a strip of Velcro, so I've just cut a square piece off there for the lid. These are the paper packs again. I've used this in quite a few of my tutorials at the moment. £3 from the works, and this is around the end of November, middle to end of November 2017, and this was in the works in Plymouth. So I'll share all the links if I can find it online and stuff for you, but it's brilliant. They're all double-sided. As I said before, burnished lovely. They're just great papers for the price, so highly recommend them if you can get them. So I'm using these ones. So you need 2 pieces of 12 by 12. You then need, what have I got here, 6 pieces of 3/4 of an inch by 6, and then your tag. So that is all you need in terms of card. So let's crack on and start some scoring. So really straightforward. Just choose a 12-inch side, and you're just going to score at 3, 6 and 9, and then rotate again, and you're going to score at 3, 6 and 9. Okay, so do that on both pieces. Then on 2 of these 3/4 of an inch by 6 pieces, I've already done one here. You just want to get 2 of them, and you just want to score at 3/8 of an inch along that 3/4 inch bit. So you're just scoring right through the middle there. Basically, these are going to be our hinges, because I'm using the full piece of the 12 by 12 sheets, so there is no tab or you know, piece that we would usually do on boxes and bags to stick it together. This is what we're going to be using. Okay, so 2 pieces of those, done all of that. Don't need the scoreboard anymore. If you've got a glue gun as well, get that on nice and hot, because we'll be using that to stick that like bow effect on the top and stuff. It's just a bit easier that way. Right, so we're going to do some burnishing and cutting first. Just burnish all of these score lines. Okay, so you should have like this. You want to do that on both pieces. Now we're going to cut some of our squares. So the bottom right hand one here, this square, we're going to cut that one out completely, like so. Then miss one, and this one here, again, you just want to cut that out completely. Remove any of the score lines, so just cut that score line out, so you're just taking away any of the bulk there, just to make your box look nice when it's all together, like so. And then rotate it all the way around, so this is now at the top, and again you just want to mirror exactly the same. So we're going to be cutting out this one here, so the second one in this time. And then this end one here. Okay, keep these bits because I used one of them to just die cut that bit there for my tab, so they're always handy. Tag, sorry, not tabs, they're always handy for that. Okay, so now you've got that. Doesn't matter which way you got it, but if you're following me, obviously have all of this longest piece on the left hand side. Grab yourself a metal ruler, and what you want to do, exactly like I did in the orb box Christmas decoration, just line up your ruler here, and this is I need to cut that a bit straighter. Completely gone, a bit wonky there. Let me just, there we go, that was a bit better. It was a bad cut there from me. Right, so 3 inches is this one here. So you just want to put a little marker at 1.5 inches, so just the centre of that square, okay? And then you're just going to join that point down to the corner of that square that you've scored. So just down to there, and then again from that point down to the other corner, like so. So if I just bring that up, you can see there that triangle that I've just done here. So just joining the points up within this square. So you want to do that again in this one, which I've already done, okay? Then rotate the whole thing, and again you want to do it in this one here and this one here. So you'll have like a diamond effect scored, if you can see that there as it's catching the light, that diamond shape. Okay, so you want to repeat exactly that and what I've done on this next piece, okay? So there you can see I've got exactly the same, and you can see now where I've burnished, you can see that diamond effect there and everything. So what we're doing now is just burnish these pieces, so just lift that one up, and then you kind of fold that one so you get that effect there. So you can see now how that's going to fall, kind of close in on itself. So again, this one here, and then along the bottom, and this one. Like so. Okay, so again you can see now all of that shape coming together. So now with this hinge, I actually used, I didn't need to do, I showed you how to do one and I'd already prepared it because I've already stuck it on this one here, and I've just used, that's for my bow, so I'm going to have to redo that one in a minute. Anyway, so grab one of your hinges, and along the side here where we've got the diamond, just take off like so, and turn this piece over, and obviously you've just fold that one in half because you've obviously scored that score line through the middle, and just with it folded in half you just want to line up. Let me put this down and then I can show you. So you're just sticking it so that the hinge is on the outside, facing the outside, like so, ready for that piece to then stick to the next one. Okay, make sure you do use a colour that's going to match your card, because you may see a little bit of it just coming through ever so slightly. I mean, I don't know if you can even really see it on this one here. Maybe just make it out along the edge here, because there's white in the card, you don't see it. Okay, so now that's that one done, and I've already done that on this one here. So there's my 2 pieces ready to go. So now we're going to stick this one onto the flat edge of the other piece that we've got. So I'm just going to remove these. Okay, and you just want to make sure it lines up at the bottom, so where that score line is here, you want to get that to the top of this one, like so, and just make sure it just sits perfectly against that white. Okay, flip the whole thing over, fold that side in half, bring this one over, so again it will all meet perfectly, and you can see now before I take the tape off where that will join there in the middle. So again, just remove this here and bring this piece down, and I can probably just let it fall down there quite easily. There we go. So it's all perfectly falling into place. Okay, so decide which you want to be your top and your bottom. Maybe you might have cut something just a little bit off, or there's always, I usually always have a preference because there's something looks more appealing than the other. With this one where the hinge is, you just may need to just go and kind of just re-pinch and squeeze some of those score lines there, just so it does obviously all fall into place nicely once we come to fold it together. So again, just going to pinch that one there, and on the other one here. That one's okay because it's not got a It's not got a triangle on that one because it's all flat. So, right, so this is going to be my bottom. So just kind of sit it down like that. And what you want to do first is your two opposite pieces, they're going to sit on top of each other like so. So first of all, I'm going to put just some wet glue on this one here. Not too much. You want it to be tacky. You don't want it to be so wet that it's never going to dry. So I've probably got a bit too much at the top there. I can get rid of some of that, like so. And then just pop that one so it's perfectly flush and sits nicely on top of that one. Hold that in place for a few minutes. And then just push in these two bits here so that it brings it all together. And then just this one now, because it's just there, just need to put some more glue on top of here. So I'm just going to focus on the kind of outer edges there. Like so. Like I said, bring that one in and stick that one down so it's all nice and flush. And then again, put some glue on this one. And then that one should just sit really nicely on the top. And what you can then do is flip the whole thing over and then just apply some pressure. If you've got a ruler, you can shove a ruler in there as well. Just make sure you get that all nicely stuck down. So now this is what you will have on the top. So a little bit different with putting this one together. So again, choose two opposites. Choose the one you want to go on the top. So I think I'm going to have that one on top just because it's got the most snowflake image there. So I'll fold that one over. Get that one out of the way. Now these two here are going to come together like so. What you want to do is cut one of them. I'm eyeballing all of this, but if you want to measure, because we know that this is 3 inches, so just at 1.5 inches in the middle here, you then want to cut straight, roughly again into the center point of that. Okay, so you can just see there where I've cut that. Then on this one, turn it around, and again you want to cut on this side, so it's now opposite to that cut. Okay, so again at 1.5 inches down, and again 1.5 inches in. And then what you can do, because they're opposite, feed them in together and they will hold in, they lock into place, and it's just a really, really cool, easy way to seal this particular style. Then these ones here, as it folds in, will go on top of each other, and that will form your squashed orb. And it is so strong, it really kind of supports itself, so it's really great. So then you want to grab your little Velcro. You might want to use a magnet. Just going to take this one off and pop it. So obviously this is the one with the snowflake on, so I'm just going to pop that one in the middle there. It won't quite line up, so let me just stick that back down. There we go. Put this one down first. Make sure you get a perfect square and it's all aligned, and then stick that down. Carefully peel it off, and then just really kind of apply some pressure on that Velcro to make sure it's all nicely stuck down. So now I can seal that up, and that all closes up perfectly. And there you have it. Really, really strong. Like I said, it's very, very secure. So now we just need to decorate it. So I've got these. I need to cut another one of them, but what I'll just quickly show you before I cut it is just with your strips, just with your bone tool, you just want to roll each one like so. Okay, so just quickly cut that one. There we go. And then what you want to do is just join each one together like so. Okay, so you can use wet glue. I've got my glue gun on here, so I'm just going to apply just for quickness really. Although, there we go. Just a tiny little bit there. Just hold that together. Be careful obviously because it's hot even through that card, but it just means I get an instant bond. So that's that one. Ooh, way too much glue there. In fact, I'm going to take some off and I'm going to get 2 out of this one quickly before they set. 1, 2. And the last one. Okay, and then we're going to join them up again. So roughly 3/4 of the way over on top of that next one, just so you get kind of a nice square. So again, just going to apply a little bit of glue on that one, and then again on the top. And this is a great way if you haven't got any bows or any kind of, you know, things to really decorate. You can make so many great bows by just using strips of paper. Okay, so that's that. Just give that a second because there's quite a lot of heat under that. Then with these embellishments again, I'm just going to use the same ones that I used there. So I'm just going to take the biggest one and pop that in the middle. Okay, then with this, because it hangs kind of over the side, once that's in the middle, so I'm going to stick a little bit of glue, just apply that, and then have it upside down, a bit of glue, stick that on top, and then a nice splodge of glue, and the whole thing just in the middle there. So it's a crisscross, so each corner of this is on the corner of the box. Let that kind of just set, and there we have it. Gorgeous. I absolutely love them. They are going to look so nice under the tree. Not my tree, somebody else's tree, but yeah, really pleased with them. So my Squashed Orb gift boxes. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please hit the like button if you did, and subscribe to my channel to see more. Thanks for watching. Bye.